In this video, I'm going to be going over 10 differences in the skull when comparing men versus women. There are several differences between male and female skulls. These differences are general trends, so individuals may vary. Number 1, the shape of the skull. Female skulls tend to be more rounded and smooth overall, whereas male skulls can exhibit more angular features. Number 2, size. Male skulls tend to be larger and more robust, while female skulls tend to be smaller and more delicate. The average height of a man in the US is about 5 foot 9 inches or 175 centimeters, and the average height of a woman is about 5 foot 3 inches or 161 centimeters. This means that the cranial unit diameter for a man is about 6 inches or 15 centimeters, and the average cranial unit for a woman is 5.5 inches or 14 centimeters. For more information on the cranial unit system and why I prefer this measuring system, you can check out the video on how to make wire armatures for figure sculpture. Number 3, the forehead. When observing from the side view, male foreheads typically slope back at a greater angle, where female foreheads are often more vertical. This is because women tend to have a more rounded frontal bone and men have a more sloping frontal bone. Number 4, the brow ridge, or the supraorbital ridge. Men typically have a more prominent and thicker brow ridge than women. This contributes to how the profile of men from the forehead to the nose tends to be more angular and broken up, whereas in women it's more of a smooth flowing S-curve, because there isn't as much of that thick brow ridge to break up the shapes. Number 5, the orbits, or the eye sockets. Like other features, female eye sockets are usually more rounded, and male eye sockets are typically more square. 6, the cheekbones, or the zygomatic bones or zygomatic arch. Female cheekbones tend to be more rounded and lower on the face, while male cheekbones are often higher and more angular. Number 7, the jawbone or the mandible. The male jawbone or mandible is typically larger, more square, and has a more prominent chin, while the female jawline is smaller and rounder. The angle of the jaw is typically closer to 90 degrees on men, and on women it's more obtuse. Number 8, the chin. Men typically have a more pronounced and square-shaped chin, while women's chins are often smaller and less prominent. Number 9, the occipital bone. The occipital bone at the back of the skull is often more prominent in males and smoother in females, especially the external occipital protuberance, which is one of the important bony landmarks of the skull. Number 10, the nuptial crest. The nuptial crest is a ridge of bone at the back of the skull. You might even be able to see it on me. This tends to be more prominent in males, reflecting larger neck muscles. So thicker, stronger muscles typically pull out those bony features for more of a solid attachment for the muscles to grab onto. So overall, to summarize, men tend to be more blocky, angular, and chiseled, while women tend to have features that are more rounded, soft, and delicate. These differences in the skull become more prominent after puberty when the natural hormones change the structure of the face and body. When it comes to the fleshy features on top of the skull, women tend to have thicker, fuller lips, their necks tend to be more slender, and their eyebrows are typically more thinner and angular, whereas men tend to have thinner lips, thicker, more muscular necks, thicker eyebrows that follow the brow ridge and are more straight. Remember that these differences aren't definitive indicators, they're just generalizations, general patterns. Variations can and do exist within and between populations. Once you're aware of these generalizations, you can use them to make characters appear more masculine or feminine by emphasizing or exaggerating these differences. In the premium course, we're going to be going over how the skull changes with age, from infant to elderly. So hopefully I'll see you in the premium course. Stay creative, stay productive. I'll see you in the next lesson.